matrix laboratory. So MATLAB is nothing but matrix laboratory. So, and it contains in MATLAB software, it contains command window, next command window, editor window, help window. Okay. Now I will show you. So this is about our, is it visible? This is about our MATLAB software. So this is called command window. This is editor. This is workplace or history. So this is the current folder. So this is an IDE, an environment. So in this command window, we can write the commands. Then directly you will get the answer in command window. In editor window, we can write programs, nothing but here we will call it as M files. Here we will call it as M files. So we can write the programs or we can write the functions. So M files are two types. One is functions, other one is script file. Functions means defining the function, and script file is nothing but programming. Then we can call the functions in script files. We will discuss one by one. So here you should know the terminology. M files. M files means all files extension with .m only. So if you observe the files, so with extension M only, so simply call it as M files. So all these are M files. Suppose if you want to see this one. Now, if you observe in the current folder, .m extension is nothing but, .m extension is nothing but so don't worry, this is okay, don't worry, this is another program. So with dash extension files are called M files. So in these M files, some of the M files are functions, some of the M files are script functions. So we have two types of M files. One is script file, other one is function. Suppose if you observe this example, this is entirely script function. This is called script function, script file. Suppose if you use, okay, I will set it. If you call one function, or if you define one function, such functions are called functions. So script file is all are now test one. Now observe. This one is f of xy equals to @x comma y. I will explain again, don't worry. This is called, this test1.m is, this M file is called a function. Here we are defining a function, but here we can't run this program here. Okay. Suppose if you write some value, then it becomes M file. Suppose if it is only function, okay, then again I will call it as some function name with the same function f of xy. Then it becomes function. Okay, I will explain later. Don't worry. You should know the terminology only. Okay, wait. Okay. Now you should know the difference between M file. Two types of M files. What is the first one? Function. In function, we can define a function only. No need to run, so no scope for running the function in functions. In script files, we can call the functions, we can write the programs in script files only. We can call the function, any function like Laplace function. This is a Laplace function. We are calling the function in the script file. So this is called script file. Suppose if you define only function and also call it as a function name with a dot extension with m, call it as function. So in this situation, all m files are script files only. Now anyone repeat this one? What are the m files? Anyone? Just we recall for a Viva question purpose. Now tell me what is the meaning of m file? What are the types of m file? Anyone? Anyone? Deepthi? Are you following?
Yes,
Pencil
sir.
pera. Deepthi follow అవుతుందా? మనోహర్ ఏమ్మా వింటున్నారమ్మా? అర్థం చేసుకోండి ఇవన్నీ వైవాలో క్వశ్చన్.
వింటున్నాను సార్.
చక్రి ఒకటే రెస్పాండ్ అవుతారు, మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఎవరు రెస్పాండ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. ఎం ఫైల్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? డాట్ ఎం ఎక్స్టెన్షన్స్ ఉన్న ఫైల్స్ అన్ని ఎం ఫైల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఇందులో కొన్ని ఫంక్షన్స్ ఉంటాయి, కొన్ని స్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఫంక్షన్స్ అంటే మనం కొన్ని ఫంక్షన్స్ని డిఫైన్ చేస్తాం. ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ వై ఈక్వల్స్ టు సపోజ్ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ వై స్క్వేర్ అని డిఫైన్ చేసాం అనుకోమ్మా. దీనికి ఒక పేరు పెడతాం. ఆ పేర్లు అవన్నీ తర్వాత మాట్లాడుకుందాం. ఆ ఫంక్షన్ మాత్రమే మనం ఇక్కడ రాస్తే కనుక అది ఫంక్షన్స్ అంటాం. ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ ఏదైతే రాసామో ప్రోగ్రామ్స్ రాసి ఆ ఫంక్షన్స్ కూడా ఇందులో కాల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. అలాంటి వాటిని స్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్స్ అంటాం. 2 types of functions. Okay. So now what is the important point here? In introduction part, in command window, we can write the commands, then we can get the output in command window only. Now second one is editor. In editor, we can write m files or we can create m files, but we are writing the files, but after execution, you will get the output in command window only. అంటే మీ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేసిన తర్వాత అవుట్పుట్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది? ఓకే, ఐ విల్ రైట్ హియర్ x ఈక్వల్స్ టు 1x ప్లస్ y. నేను ఏదో రాశాను, వాట్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్, జస్ట్ మీకు తెలియడం కోసం. రన్ చేద్దాం. రన్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, నేను ఏదో పేరు కూడా పెట్టమంటుంది, ఏదో నేను పెడదాం, టెస్ట్ 2. మీరు డాట్ ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఇవ్వకలే, డిఫాల్ట్ ఎం కింద వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ ఏమొచ్చింది? ఈ ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేస్తే ఇక ఏమైంది? ప్రోగ్రామ్ రన్ చేస్తే అవుట్పుట్ ఎక్కడ వస్తుందంటే కమాండ్ విండోలో అవుట్పుట్ వస్తుంది. యూ షుడ్ నో ద డిఫరెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ ఎడిటర్స్. ఓకే, ఏం జరిగింది ఇక్కడ? కమాండ్ విండోలో మన కమాండ్స్ రాస్తాం, అవుట్పుట్ కూడా ఇక్కడే వస్తుంది. బట్ ఎడిటర్లో మాత్రం ఫంక్షన్స్ కానీ స్క్రిప్ట్ ఫైల్స్ రాస్తే అవుట్పుట్ అగైన్ కమాండ్ విండోలో వస్తుంది. నౌ కమింగ్ టు వర్క్ ప్లేస్లో ఏంటంటే మనం ఏదైతే వేరియబుల్స్ ఫంక్షన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తాం అన్నీ వర్క్ ప్లేస్లో మనకి కనిపిస్తుంటాయి. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ అబౌట్ ఏ స్మాల్ ఇంట్రడక్షన్ అబౌట్ విండోస్ ఇన్ MATLAB. Now coming to simple syntax, semicolon. Semicolon ఎక్కడెక్కడ యూజ్ చేయాలి? Now listen, coming to command window. Suppose if you write x plus y, x plus 2 only, then you will get directly, you will get the answer. Suppose if you type semicolon, so it executed but no, without any output. Suppose if you write x equals to 1, okay, and also write semicolon, then it is executed but without any output. Suppress operator antaru. Okay. Now coming to our software. Sir. Suppose if you want to know the output, now type x value, you will get the x value. Okay, that one is a semicolon. And also we can write multiple variables with separation with semicolons. చూడండి ఒకసారి z ఈక్వల్స్ టు 3 ఇట్లా సెమీకోలన్స్ పెట్టి మనం సెపరేట్ కూడా చేసుకోవచ్చు. సపోజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ y, you will directly get y with output equals to this one. Okay, what happened? z only. Okay, z equals to 3. So this is our procedure. సెమీకోలన్ యొక్క ప్రొసీజర్. Now second one is percentile. Percentile అంటే percentile రాశారనుకోమ్మా. Suppose if you write some percentile రాసిన తర్వాత if you write anything, it simply ignore. Percentage symbol తర్వాత ఇంక ఏం రాసినా ఏమి కన్సిడర్ చేయి. It simply ignore. Comment line in programming. Not only you can write the same value in programs also. Okay, we will discuss later. Now coming to CLC. CLC and clear. Suppose if you write some value x equals to x value, y value, z value, అయిపోయింది. For clearing the screen, simply type CLC. ఇలాంటి కమాండ్స్ అన్ని వైవాలో క్వశ్చన్లు అడుగుతారు, అందుకే మీరు ఒకసారి చెప్తాను. CLC మర్చిపోయి ఉంటారండి. CLC అయితే ఈ క్లియర్ ద స్క్రీన్. అదర్వైజ్ రైట్ క్లిక్ ప్రెస్ చేసి జస్ట్ ప్రెస్ రైట్ క్లిక్ దెన్ క్లియర్ కమాండ్ విండో. ఓకే. నౌ కమింగ్ టు CLC అయిపోయింది. నౌ ఆపరేటర్స్ అన్నీ మనకి ఆల్రెడీ తెలిసినవి, ప్లస్ మైనస్ ఇంటూ. ఈ డాట్ స్టార్ అనేది ఏంటంటే ఎరేలో బిట్ వైజ్ మల్టిప్లికేషన్. ఐ విల్ షో యూ జస్ట్ ఓన్లీ ఫర్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్. ఎక్స్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు వెయిట్ 1 minute. సారీ అమ్మ, స్మాల్ ఇంటరప్షన్. సపోజ్ అంటే ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ డాట్ స్టార్ అంటే ఏంటో. జస్ట్ ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్, నాట్ ఇన్ డీటెయిల్. సపోజ్ ఎక్స్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు I will take 1:3. Colon is nothing but generating a vector. Okay, we will discuss later in detail. 1, 2, 3. X equals to 1, 2, 3. Suppose if you type another equation, another vector 2, 2, 4. So y equals to 2, 3, 4. Suppose if you write x dot star asterisk y, then what happened? Bitwise multiplication, 1 into 2, 2 into 3, 3 into 4. So element wise multiplication is nothing but dot asterisk. Dot asterisk is nothing but element wise multiplication. 1 into 2 is 4, 2 into 3 is 6, 3 into 4 is 12, and etc. Okay. In the similar way, uh, dot caret symbol, then x dot caret symbol of y is nothing but what happened 1 8 20 81. Now observe, okay, I will clear the screen CLC just only for understanding. Now x, type x value, y value. Okay, if you want to find the previous command, press uh, top arrow in the keyboard, so you will get the equation. Okay, now what happened? X dot is nothing but element wise, here asterisk, so this is 1 square, 2 cube, 3 power 4 is nothing but 1 8 81. 1 square is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 power 4 is 81. So power. Okay, I will write something now. Listen, I will explain. This is x. X equals to 1 2 3, y equals to 3, sorry, 2 3 4. X dot caret y, x power y is nothing but 1 square, 2 power 3, 3 power 4. So answer is 1 8 81. So this is the procedure. Okay. So in the similar way, right multiplication, left multiplication, colon already discussed it. Okay, briefly I will explain what is colon. Colon is nothing but generating the number. Okay, again I will explain in another class. 1 2 3 means generating the integers from 1 to 3. Suppose if you write 1 to 8, you will get the all numbers from 1 to 8 with increment 8. Okay, suppose if you write 1 colon 2 colon 10, then what happened with the difference 2 2 2 2 2 1 3 5 7 etc. Okay, we will discuss later. And also again we will use the same colon for finding the element in a vector and also element in a matrix and etc etc. We will discuss later. Okay, now these are all important points. Now coming to special variables and constants in the MATLAB programming. Okay, now CLC, okay, cleared. So what is the previous answer? How to find the previous answer? Very simple. ANS, type the previous ANS, then you will get the last answer in the command window. Command window. If you type ANS, you will get the last answer. Use this command ANS. Okay, this is the accuracy we will discuss later. I and J. Now listen, this is another important point. I default a complex number 1 plus 0 I. What is right? I is nothing but I is nothing but 0 plus 1 I, complex number. You may write j equals to 0 plus I into 1j. So you may use any one symbol. So 0 plus 1 into I is nothing but I. So don't use I for variable declaration. And also similarly j. So j is already, we are used the j symbol. Okay, okay, don't worry. Already j is used for some purpose. Okay. Now, okay, I will explain how to remove this one. now in the next session, in the next coming session. Now coming to INF is nothing but infinity. Suppose sometimes you will get INF in our display, nothing but 1 by 0 infinity. 1 by 0 infinity. Next, NaN, not a number. It is a undefined number. Not a number is nothing but NaN. And also pi is nothing but pi 22 by 7. The value is 3.14. Okay. Now coming to variables. So we can declare any variable. This is case sensitive. So maximum length is 63 characters. We can write any variable. Already we discussed it. Suppose if you write x is a variable, we are declaring 1 to x or x up to 63 digits, 63 letters, then we can give 34 number. Okay. So easily we can write the variable, and it is also case sensitive. Capital X equals to 5. Now small x is 1, capital X is 5. So this is case sensitive. And also don't start with any number. So, so some conditions are there, already discussed in our class. Now a character followed by anyone. Okay, don't start with some underscores and etc. So okay, all are important points. Don't start with number, don't start with underscore. So you may use dot or underscore followed by one character, CLC. Suppose I will take one, like our C programming, then no problem. So you can use the x dot 2 is also, we can use x dot is invalid. Okay, don't use dot symbol. Okay, this is also some meaningful concept is that x dot y. Okay, dot is not supporting. Okay, don't use this one. Right. Okay. So now important comments ELC already discussed. Now clear. Now listen, very, very important point. So I will write CLC. Now, very, very important point. Before using clear, what are the variables in our console? This is called console. In this console or workspace, what are the variables in the workplace? Already used variables. For knowing this one, type who. Are you following? Are you following?
Sir. Yes,
Suppose
sir.
if you write who, the capital X is one variable, answer is also one variable, J, N, X, and all are variables, user variables. Suppose if you want to remove some ANS, okay, not ANS, some J variable, then J is removed. Now check again, say then now J is not displayed. So here J is removed in our workplace also. Okay. So these are all used variables and also X, H, HP, underscore Y and Y. Suppose if you want to remove all variables at a time, use clear. All variables are removed. Okay. So no variables are in our workplace. So already all variables are removed. Okay, don't worry. So now we can use all this, then help for finding the help and etc. Okay, already we discussed. Suppose if you want to uh, type one command like this, now observe this one. I will write this command in here. Now some initial velocity is 0 is given, acceleration is 9.8 is given, time is 20, final velocity equals to initial velocity dot 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 plus acceleration star time. So suppose if it is a lengthy line, for cutting the line, suppose actual meaning is Final velocity equals to initial velocity plus acceleration into time. Now this is actual sentence, actual statement. Now if you run this one, you will get the corresponding value. Suppose if you want to cut the line for display purpose only, not for execution purpose. Now type 3 dots. This is also same as our previous one, 196. If you cut the line for display purpose only, not for execution purpose, if you type 3 dots, just simply it ignores and continue the next line also. So that one is our. So long assignment can be extended to another line by using 3 dots. Okay. Now coming to formats, very, very important concept. Okay, wait, CLC. Suppose if you type x equals, just only for understanding, I have 1, 2, 3 dot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. So suppose if you take x value, then what happens? It displays only 4 decimal places only. Suppose if you want to change, this is nothing but format short. Suppose if you change the format long, then what happens? X equals to, it displays 16 digits up to 16 digits. So suppose if you want to change the previous format, you now simply format short. Then you will get again the previous one. Okay. So in the similar way, suppose if you want to display with into 10 to the power of some value, nothing but exponent. So you can use a short e, long e, and plus e only for positive. So all these are not required at this moment. Okay, already we discussed. Now on another very, very important point, input and output commands. What are the input and output commands? Now these are here a different concept is that. So first we will discuss about input functions, then we will discuss about output functions. So first output function, then we will discuss input function. Okay, input functions are only one, input and etc. So what is the output function? Now listen carefully. Clear? Okay. Suppose if you write x equals to 1, okay, now directly x, you will get the output. Without semicolon, directly you will get the output. So this is the one of the method. Now another using command for programming purpose, CLC. Now we will use display command for output. Now listen carefully. Display function, DISP function, syntax is display of x. Now listen carefully. Suppose x equals to, I will take a vector 1, 2, 3. Okay, then no problem. DISP of x. Display of x is nothing bad. So previously we are using simply x command. One, we can use another command, DISP function, for displaying the output. So this is very useful function for programming purpose. Okay. Now if you observe in this program, here we use the output function fprintf. Now this is another output function fprintf. So here we are not used. Directly you use the semicolon here for output purpose. Here fprintf is used. Okay. Input function is, this is called, we will discuss in the next class. Here, now this is a function. Okay. Okay. Okay, no doubt. Okay, we will discuss later. Test function. Okay, this is function. This is function. Okay, we will discuss later. Now coming to display function. Now, already we discussed display variable names, and also we can type the string also, disp of kvn. Okay, directly you will get kvn under single quotes, not in double quotes. In C programming, we can write in double quotes, but here single quotes only. Display function for string purpose. For variable, directly type the equation. Now coming to matrix also can write. Now, very important. Display multiple variables on the same line. Multiply, okay, multiple variables on the same. Now listen, I will take a simple program. Now, I will write in the this one. Okay, save. Now is here first a name, some name is given. Okay, KVN. Okay, is okay. Now, what is X? What is the X? Okay, again we will discuss the vectors concept. Then no, don't worry. Now, first one is name. Name is a variable. This one is a string. First one is variable. Okay. Second one is a string. Now some age in terms converted into in terms of string. That's because all are strings. Now this must be in string format. That's why we are changing into the num to string. And, transformation from number to string. Okay, we will use this one for age. And also string this year. Okay, again we will discuss. Okay, now if you use the display function, then what happen? So here, how many outputs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs. 4 outputs are strings. Now if you run, what happened? Kevin will be 47 this year. So this is a very simple method. So in the similar way, I will write another example. Suppose this is a value is for 23, age is 45. Then suppose if you want to type 23, name, first value is name, variable name. Then if you write under the single quote, treat it as a string, is, then some 45, okay. Suppose if you type display function, then what happen? You will get display. Here semicolon is mixed up. Okay. That's why you got 23 here. Okay. Then what happened? Run the program. You will get display 23, 47, 47. Because this is a vector. X is a vector. So name is a variable in terms of numeric, and age is also numeric, and 45 is also numeric. Display you can this one. So at a time we can write several variables using display function. Okay. Now coming to okay. Suppose if you want to write some mixing of these two, we will use fprintf. Okay, I will show you the example here. Now another example, another output function is fprintf. Now third output function is fprintf. So first name, okay, some name is there, x1. So age, okay, then okay, for problem, no problem. Then observe this one. Now observe. In the previous problem, if you use the display function, all should in same character. whether it is string or whether it is in numeric and only. But here, if you use fprintf, now observe percentile C. Whenever you will write percentile C or percentile D or percentile F, now like our C programming, percentile S for string, percentile D for integer, percentile F for floating, and etc. So for next line we will use slash n. Now observe. Now observe. Like our printf. Here we will use fprintf. So write under single quotes. Whenever you will write percentile, now this reflects here only. Okay, I will show you on Word file. I will show you in Word file. Now, so if you observe, now observe, this is percentile F, and also then next text. This is entirely text. This is some variable, then text, then and the quotes under single quotes. Actually, this is totally treated as a string. But whenever if you write percentile symbol, then write comma. So this reflects name, percentile string name. Then this reflects the second variable. Very simple. Then percentile slash n means print in the next line. After completion of A's, you will get in the next line. Now simply, I will explain with output. So KVN will be 47 this year. So what happened in place of percentile S, you will get name. In place of percentile D, you will get yes. Okay. Now, I will give you another example. I will give another example. Listen carefully. So x equals to 47, y equals to 54, fprintf equals to fprintf equals to fprintf equals to after completion of this one, I will start the today's class. I will write total 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 equals to x plus y. Okay. Just I am explaining the concept. Okay. What is the output? Now I want the output. I will show you on display. Now listen carefully. Listen carefully. Now, sorry. Right. 1 minute. Close it. Word is closed. Okay. Now my output total total sum is 9101. For this purpose, how to write fprintf? Anybody explain? Anybody tell me? how now my output is total sum is 101. For this purpose, then how to write f printf? Anybody?
Total sum is percentage.
First, f printf equals to percentile. Now tell me,
These
percentile. Now what is the output? What is the output function? How to write the function? Emma? Under single quotes, total, T-O-T-A-L, total sum is then percentile D. Okay, we will use regular practice. Good practice is /n. Good practice for next line display, second output in next line. Then what is the after comma? The on single quote is completed after comma. Now type TOTAL. What happened? Then what happened? Total. Now this is a string printing. Okay, string printing. Total sum is string. Then percentile D. In place of percentile D, it will take it will take percentile D, it will take the value of total. The value, percentile D is integer type. So total value is already calculated value is 101. So you will get the solution. Okay. I will type. Okay. Now coming to this one. F printer. Then what happens? Save. Run this program. Total sum is 101. Now my display function, now output function is instead of this one, the value, now listen carefully, then we will rewrite the output function. The value of x is 47. In the next line, the value VA, the value of y is 54. In the third line, the value of total is 101. Suppose if you want this output, then how to write the printer, f printf function? Very simple, very simple. So first output is the value. Okay, I will copy this one. The value. So write the text. You can write anywhere. The value of x is, okay, then percentile D. Now /n, okay, then this value is x. In the similar way, the value of y is this one. In the third line, now what is the total value already here? Okay. Suppose if you write percentile in place of this one, what is the output? Suppose if you write percentile then okay, you will get the same answer. Okay, before that, first we will discuss the actual value. Yes, then we will discuss the remaining. So okay, I will write 3 more commands. in the same. Now observe. Are you following? Most of the students are leaving.
Sir.
This is unfair, total unfair. You have to write the exam. Mind it. So f print f, suppose if you write this one, the value of x, so in place of percentile, you will get x value. In place of percentile, you will get y value. Then after running this program, okay, I will show you. CLC. Again, I will run the program. The value, okay, semicolon here. Okay. If you run, the value of x is 47. If you write /n, the next output in the next line. So like our C programming. So in place of percentile d, it prints x. In place of percentile d, it prints y value. In place of percentile d, it prints total value. Suppose if you write percentile in place of somewhere, what happened? What is the output? Anybody? Anybody responded?
In between VA and UUE మధ్యలో వస్తుంది సార్
Very good.
వాల్యూ
Very good. I will show. ఏదైనా ఉంటే మీరు డైరెక్ట్గా నాతో మాట్లాడినమ్మా, నేను చాట్ బాక్స్ నేను చూడలేదు. సో విఏకి ఎల్యూకి మధ్యలో ఈ పర్సంటైల్ ఎక్కడైతే పెట్టామో అక్కడ ఈ టోటల్ వాల్యూ ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది, 101 అని ప్రింట్ అవుతుంది. వెరీ సింపుల్. సో టుడే వీ డిస్కస్డ్ అబౌట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ కమాండ్స్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద కమాండ్స్? Windows commands and basic commands. Just we recall all the concepts. Now coming to formats, already discussed the formats. Then we discussed the output functions, 3 output functions. One is direct semicolon, suppress screen printing, then display function, then fprintf. So we can use percentile s, percentile d, percentile f, percentile e, percentile g, and etc. in fprintf.